Wow, Mario. Sleeping on the job. You know, that was actually me for several months. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to more Let's Play Super Mario Sunshine. Come on, Mario. Wake up. We got a job to do. Alright. So, today's episode, we're finally moving on to the last level of the game. It only took me, like, 4 blue coin collectathons, plus 3 extra levels, completing all the secret levels and all these, plus all the things in Delfino Plaza, exception of blue coins, which I'll be doing soon. Anyways, what's in store for us today? Alright, so what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be heading off to the new area. And in order to get here, we actually went by here briefly in order to pick up the last shine in, I think it was the last episode? I'm sorry, it's been a while since I've recorded that particular segment. But, without further ado, let's jump on into our brand new level. Alright, so today, welcome to Pianta Village. Pianta Village is actually pretty easy. I'm not even gonna lie. So, let us begin with Chain Chomplet's Unchained. Sorry, I just thought of the movie that came out. Never. Don't worry about me. Ugh. So, Chain Chomplet's Unchained. Now, this particular mission is a little bit difficult because what you gotta do is you gotta spray off the chain chomps because they're actually kind of overheating, so touching it is like touching hot metal, and that's what they basically are. So we have to cool them off, and the best way is to go over to this particular area where these boxes are and then shoot them in there. And what do I mean by shoot? Well, Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab the back of this guy. Don't let him go. Hopefully camera angle. Okay, we're gonna aim right over there, and then launch him. He did not go in the water. Ah, son of a... Wait. I guess he did go in the water, just unintentionally went in the water. Okay. Alright, so yeah, that's what we have to do with all the chain chomps. And one thing you have to note with these guys is they will bounce off other objects. So if you are aiming, be very precise because these chain chomps can end up just bouncing off everything. And another one didn't go in the water. And another one didn't bite the dust. Okay, hey, buddy. You barely averted your own demise, and not really demise, because all we're doing is just kind of cooling them down, because they're overheating. Where's their mother? Probably somewhere else. Now we need to find one more. Now, one thing I haven't mentioned yet, as of late, is this thing right here. This is fire goop. This is, like, oh, God. Fire goop is probably the worst thing you want to deal with in this game. The only reason why is it's much like its electric goop counterpart. When you actually... There we go. Much like its electric goop counterpart, it will stun lock you. Because there are rare invincibility frames in this game, once you jump in it, it will stun lock you and keep bouncing you into the crap instead of bouncing you out. It's stupid. And anyways, we got a shine. Shine. Okay. Now, one thing I'm going to be doing is, instead of me jumping back to the, whatchamacallit, hub world for Delfino Plaza, what I'm going to be doing is, after I do the continue, I'm just going to cut automatically to the shine select screen, just so it's easier and I don't have to edit the transition to Delfino Plaza because I want to be lazy. But I still have to do a lot of editing anyways. So, anyways, moving on. Okay. Alright, time for mission 2. El Piantissimo Crazy Climb. This is actually pretty simple. Most of these missions with El Piantissimo is actually relatively easy. There's nothing to worry about. Just note that if you do a rematch with him, it becomes a lot more difficult. So, just a heads up. Hello. It is me, El Piantissimo. And now, listen, see that flag over there? That's kind of hard to see. It kind of looks like a red dot here. Now, you and I shall race to get there. The fastest? Yes. My personal record is 30 seconds. Impressive, eh? Are you ready? Are you at the ready? Then get set and go! So yeah. He's relatively easy. All you have to do is just come over here in particular, because you can just do a straight shot and just keep dive jumping. It actually is the best thing you can do. Especially if you dive jump up here, you get a boost of speed for, I don't know, some arbitrary reason. And thank God I switched at the last second because I knew I was falling. Oh, hey dude, I beat you. Grr, yes, grr, that was not so bad. You are quick, yes. I suppose maybe I underestimated you a small bit. Perhaps. You try again after you practice more. Until then. So, El Piantissimo is done, so we're not going to see him for the rest of the game. Goodbye, Ren Man from The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and hello, Shine! Alright, so that's 2 shines in the pocket. That was pretty simple. Alright, so transitioning over to Sign Select screen. So, see you then. Transitioning over to this screen, sometimes I just like, what am I gonna say? And I have to cut off my speech early enough where it's just like, oh, oops. So sometimes I have to rush sentences much quicker. It's annoying. But let's go on to episode 3, the Goopy Inferno. Is this the one that I'm thinking of? Oh, yes, it is. We only do that in secret levels, if you remember correctly. This particular level, yeah. Also, there was a weird audio glitch just there. It's like it cut off halfway through the song and then sped it up. I think the Nintendo developers of this particular game did that for reason of shortening the intro. I hate the wind enemies. I really do. They're a bane of my existence. And whenever you run over that bridge, they will appear. So anyways, we got this fire goop here. And do not jump in it, like I mentioned before. It will suck you in, and then it will just basically kill you. Sometimes invincibility frames are needed, so players don't accidentally kill themselves when they do stupid things. This being one of them. But then again, I can understand why they may have not done it for the fire goop, because there is an exploitation where you can generally beat the level without having to do what I'm about to do. Which I'm going to the underground route. Because, dude, I'm just going to do it. So don't quote me. Wait, quote me, what? Ah, this should lead you to the mayor. At least I think so. You can move some of the gates with B. This may help, but if you try to cling for too long, the gate will fall off. You'll have to jump to safety at some point, so be careful. Thanks for the tip, dude. Alright, so we want to jump down here, and then begin the climb. So this is the underside of the village. We won't be coming here too often, maybe for a few more missions, including, not the next mission, the mission after and the last final mission. Because, hey, guess what? Spoiler alert, red coins. Ugh. Yes, because red coins are totally spoilers. At least what they do with the mission is actually very creative. So yeah, just like that guy mentioned, the gates will fall. Now be careful, if you get hit by any one enemy, you will take damage. You know what that means? You will end up falling to your doom. Yes, most of these platforms that we have underneath of the level are just bottomless pits. It's really bad and it's really stupid, so prepare to be frustrated for your life. Ugh. Now, generally, when you're going through the bottom of this area, you're not going to have too much trouble. You may have the occasional, oops, I pressed the wrong button. Like, for example, if you're doing this, you can press A to jump off a wall, but if you're here and you press A, you let go. So be very careful what buttons you press. Just be aware when you're going this, like for example, you're sideways on a gate, press B. If you're doing that, you can jump, and you can do stuff like that. Because I've killed myself too many times pressing the wrong button. I'm like, ugh. Like for that one, I'm thinking, am I pressing the B button again? And I'm like, nope, I have to press the A button. Wow, thanks, buddy. Gee, oh. Jerk. There we go. Okay. So now all I have to do is some simple platforming. Okay, let's go over here. Alright, awesome. And then we climb up here and we should find the mayor and Flood. Because it was taken away from us in the beginning mission. It's not a relatively hard mission, it's just a relatively frustrating mission. Especially if you fall in the fire goop. I hate it. It's stupid. It's just frustrating. It's why I complain about lack of invincibility frames in this game, because it honestly can make you frustrated. But then again, it would not be a Mario game if there wasn't any frustration at all. Okay. Hey, dude. Let's clean you up a bit. Talk to him. Whew. You saved me a you saved me, thanks a bundle. I was about to say, you saved me a bundle! Wow, apparently we saved him some money on his car insurance to Geico. Yeah. Alright, with that, let's get the shine and get out of here. I don't know why I thought Geico. Hi, it's Jake from State Farm. Wait. Geico, State Farm. I'm just going car insurance today. Anyways, hello everybody. So, now we're going to Chomp's bath. This is a particular frustrating mission. It can take anywhere from like maybe 2-3 minutes to maybe about 10. Why? Well, you'll see. So, the objective of this particular mission is the chain chomp over there is overheating, much like its little children. Now we have to take care of it. Hey, what you guys say? Hey, you! We got another problem over here. This thing's bigger than all those pups put together. When it's chained up, there's no problem, of course, but when that thing's loose, we're in a heap of trouble. Oh yes, that beast owner always has burnt hands. It's pitiful. So, what we gotta do is much like the other children, we gotta cool it off, but unlike the children, you can't pull it into the water because apparently it's a dry bed right now. Great! So in order to cool it off, we have to pull it into a pool. Now, here's the best method to do this. We are going to let this guy go. We're going to let him free. Hey buddy, go free. And we're going to grab one of these. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to lure this thing to go a certain path so we can pull him. Okay? So my objective right now is to make sure he doesn't go this direction. Hey buddy. There we go. Okay. Now what he's going to do is he's actually going to come up here and he's going to go past the pool. Alright? Yeah. Okay. Once I grab his chain. Come here. And then we're going to pull him in. Come here, buddy. And easy peasy. There we go. Like I said, it is either the easiest mission or the hardest mission based on what you do. Generally, I figured out a pattern how to manipulate him, and now he's a nice gold color. By the way, he has a scar over on this side of the face. That's interesting. Alright. So, that will be our last shine for today. Sweet. That went well with relative pain and misery, like usual. Ugh. Alright. That went well. That went pretty well. I honestly gotta say, that was really good. Alright, so with that, I think we're gonna end today's part. So, next time, what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be going back to Pianta Village, and then we're going to try to finish up the rest of the levels, including secret levels. And then maybe we'll head off to the end of the game. Maybe. Not really. This game is going to continue on for the next 70 parts. As always, people, thank you all for watching. If you can help me out, leave me a like. Leave a comment down in this video down below. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I would greatly appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time.